Welcome to Studio 10.
The Fairhope Brewing Company is gearing up for Mardi Gras in July. The brewing company will have an awesome band and a new specialty beer perfect for the summer. Our Baldwin County reporter Ashlyn Irons is joining us on Studio 10 this morning. And Ashlyn, I told you to tell Brian that he needs to step it up for the Studio 10 segment.
Oh yeah, I made him dress up a little bit more for this, and I even broke out my own beads too. But Brian, you can go ahead and step on in. See, I told you he'd liven up a little bit. He's got the King's hat,
So
he's got the beads.
I'm trying.
Yeah, so just to start off, can you tell us a little bit about, why Mardi Gras, why July? The two don't seem to go together, but neither does Oreos and beer.
Right, well, we decided that we needed a big party middle of the year. We run our anniversary party every January. A lot of fun. We're like, why can't we do that again? Showcase some beers, get some great music in, and July seemed like the exact right time. Took the idea of Christmas in July, turned it into Mardi Gras, and 6 years later, we are still going at it. Keeps getting bigger every year, and we expect this one to be just as much fun, if not more, than all the rest of them.
Perfect. And can you also just tell me a little bit about just what's kind of been making me drool this whole time? The Oreo Stout, it doesn't really seem like it would go together, but I'll zoom in so you guys can see.
So yeah, we had the idea a few weeks back. One of our brewers wanted to come in and throw a bunch of Oreos into a beer, and essentially we did just that. We tried it out in a very small amount, just one keg. Everybody really liked it, and we thought that'd be a great opportunity to bring it back for Mardi Gras in July, feature it a little more, let all those people who message us that they wish they could have gotten it have their second chance to come get it. So we'll have it on tap all day. We'll have some other great beers like our King Cake Stout. We have a key lime sour ale that we're doing. We've got our Hurricane Wheat beer, our Moon Pie. So those will be rotating outside throughout the day, but inside on the actual taps we have in here, we will have the Oreo Stout beer for the entirety of the day.
And there's actually Oreos in the beer, which is crazy for me to imagine. I mean, how do you even come up with something like that where you put, ground up the Oreos, put them in the beer? And I know we had issues with the garnish here, getting it to stick. It's not quite like a lime or a lemon.
Exactly. We do a lot of creative things, and if you go down our list, you'll find some that are great, like this one turned out well, and you'll find some that you'll never hear about more than once because they didn't turn out that well. But we like to give a lot of creativity to our guys making the beer in the back. As Joe could tell you, he brewed a chocolate and cherry stout one year and with us, and we basically told him, you pick the ingredients you want, and we'll make it happen. And so we luckily more often they turn out well than the ones that we sweep under the rug.
And I know one of my favorite parts about, this event kind of taking away from just being on the beach all the time this summer is the air conditioning, and of course throwing back to March, and it's kind of, feeling pleasant finally, indoors. But can you talk a little bit more about, just everything you're going to have going on where, people can enjoy their summer, but they could also stay cool, mix it up, do something a little different?
Yeah, we're going to have, everything starts off at 2 o'clock on Saturday. We've got Blowhouse Brass Band starting things off for us. They are a great group of guys. They got a lot of energy. They march in a bunch of parades. They do some balls and all that kind of stuff. So they are as Mardi Gras as it gets. They will get everybody in the mood. Then we have a band called Little Rain Band from Birmingham coming down to play in the middle. And then last is our good friend Mitch Johnson has done a Tom Petty tribute set. So it'll be the second year doing it. So Petty for Your Thoughts is what they call themselves. So we'll finish out the night with some Tom Petty. Again, have the great beers on all day. We've got Bluesburger Food Truck coming. They'll be here all day. And Bean and Bistro, who will be doing some jambalaya and things of that sort, some more Cajun-centric type dishes. And again, we'll have the place decorated. We'll have beads. We'll have some king cakes. And we do our best to keep the AC going as best we can. We'll also have a tent outside with our specialty beers and some merchandise and things like that. So, again, I think it's a fun party. Everybody seems to really get into it every year, get into the spirit. We get a lot of people that come kind of dressed for the occasion. So I think this one's going to be great.
And no floats. Do you guys have any throws? Do you throw anything?
We've tried before. It's never quite worked out. I think part of the Mardi Gras organization is the secrecy and the mystic side of things. So getting a float out here has not really ever worked out for us. But we do have a lot of decorations, which is great because we actually keep them for Mardi Gras. So for like this tree that we have here is something we break out during Mardi Gras. And we hang on to all that stuff. So we try and recreate this place to look as much like, downtown Fairhope for KUR or downtown Mobile for any of the ones that run down there. And that said, people come out and they're purple and gold and green. We do have some shirts this year we got specially made with our logo, Mardi Gras it out a little bit. We'll see how they turn out. They're coming later today. So again, everybody shows up. It's just $5 to get in. You get a commemorative glass, which is this glass here that the Oreo is in. First 50 people actually get this hugger right here. To go on that fits around the size of this glass. So first 50 people in the door get one of these. It just says Happy Mardi Gras from Lower Alabama's Craft Brewery.
Yes, and very exciting. Thank you, Brian. And again, that's starting on Saturday at 2 p.m. But for now, back to you guys.